So this is the first one we missed, or the one we missed back in the fortress. I think that's chapter 3. He basically says that one is basically him going, "No, what I heard voices. I swear I heard voices. No one believes me. I know I fucked up that one time, and that other one time, but no one believed me. I'll show them." Is the gist of it.
Right.
And the next one, I know exactly where it is because it's after you get the next weapon.
Oh, okay.
Which is a lot of fun. That got both of them. There was a third one.
They would have ended up here, I guess.
Whoa! Fucking squid.
Space Marines!
Here we go. Here's a hard boy.
I don't know if the game is smart enough to understand that if it like explodes under him, it goes past his shield, but
I think it is. I hope it is. I've always worked on that assumption. Here we go. So around here would be where that second one is. Here,
access granted.
melter gun. The Vulcan assault pattern melter gun fires a scorching plume of molecularly agitated heat at close range. The power comes at the expense of low ammunition stores and a long recharge time between shots. So this is your shotgun.
I would have honestly liked the Stalker Bolter instead of the Vengeance.
You can switch it.
Oh.
Now,
cool.
Why don't we see what this bad boy can do? So no one quite knows how the melter gun would fire, because this is a conflicting decision on how it would work versus how they function in Dawn of War 2, where they fire like a beam.
Oh, okay.
Like a long continued beam of melt. Whereas this, it works much more like a cone. They are very, very useful for getting rid of hordes, though. Because, obviously, it's a cone of heat, so it vaporizes everything.
Oh my god, I got a double kill with that.
Nice. Oh yes, also, something I just remembered. If you press start, this would be where the next audio log is, but then after that, I'll tell you something else.
We're almost out of sterile dressings. I haven't even begun to treat the new burn victims yet.
You can't treat them. Give them something for pain, but that is all.
I am a Magos Biologis. No wound or malady is beyond me.
You are in a triage situation. Observe, analyze, and decide who we can save.
The second thing is if you go out, go to combat controls, and it tells you the combo list for each melee weapon.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite interesting. I grant you, it's not much more complicated than Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
But hey. Spoilers! Spoilers! We've not seen that weapon yet. We don't see it for a very long time.
So it's we have got smack, got hit, kick, we got hit, shoulder, and then we got bat, and then
that one's a good one. With the chainsaw, that is a stomp that also has a similar effect of an AoE stun. Yeah, more grenades. Grenades are very useful in this. Although in the multiplayer, you have 2 additional variants of weapon you can have instead of frag grenades. They are flashbangs and combat stims, which reduce incoming damage and increase your melee capacity,
Oh.
which make them quite fun to use on assault marines.
Yeah. Yes. What the stun grenades like?
They're in PvP terms, they blind. In PvE terms, they just put everything into a stun state.
What are
that
these?
is very-
Orcs retreating?
Yes, these are clearly orcs from the Badlands, so I think it is. They were the first orc clan to ever come in contact with humans, and as such, they are the closest to humans. They will retreat in battle, because if they're not dead, then they didn't lose. And they will also sometimes work for humans.
Right.
Although this normally does not go particularly well, as the orcs will take whatever payments they wanted, usually weaponry, and once they finished using it, will turn it upon the people who paid them in the first place. In fact, there is in Dawn of War, the second Dawn of War 2 expansion, Retribution, the Orc freebooter, which is an Orc pirate, as in old style pirate, Superior Fury. This just means it lasts longer? Yeah, more slowly.
Use this advantage to destroy the enemies of man.
Hell yeah! But yes, an Orc freebooter who is a pirate, and yes, that pirate you are thinking of right now, complete with eye patch, hat, and parrot, is exactly what the orcs look like. But this orc warbot, this orc freebooter, Blood Flag, yeah, there are a lot in the next chapter. Blood Flag is hired by an inquisitor with the promise of a payment of a battle against 3 Imperial Guard regiments on a battlefield of his choosing. The Orc then responds with, "Tell you what, you throw in your hat and you've got yourself a deal." Blood Flag is a lot of fun, as are all of the orcs in that game, or all of the orcs in his retainment.
So, like, Chapter 8 obviously had a shit ton of different Inquisitor skulls. Is it a really long mission? Or is it just that there are more of them in the mission?
I believe it's quite a long one, and this mission finishes with us making it to the Imperial Guard base, and then Act 3 starts.
Okay, well, we'll probably got until Act 3 then, and then we'll stop.
That is a good stopping place. Very good stopping place, because we have a level after that. And also some stuff happens. Boom. Just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure.
Space Marines!
Ah, great. Yeah, this can happen from time to time.
Wall, okay.
Hello!
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
We should be nearing an access point.
Oh, Leandros, you're not doing so good there, buddy.
I've had enough.
Let's
get out of here and find the Inquisitor.
I'll send you a picture afterwards, and maybe you can throw it in here. But the Ultramarines are the masters of dancing. It's a very old, I think it's first edition piece of artwork. that depicts some Ultramarines doing the tango. Because I suppose I should explain what first edition is. So first edition was originally called Rogue Trader, and it was effectively a sci-fi setting for you to use your Warhammer Fantasy miniatures in. As such, it had many ridiculous things, like an Inquisitor named Obi-Wan Kenobi, who I believe was half Elder and served with and was a former Dark Angels and Ultramarines librarian before he became an Inquisitor. But yes, after Rogue Trader gained massive popularity though, and so for second edition, they made a real edition for it, which was second edition, which was a game all on its own with but that is why this game, the Warhammer 40,000 series, has Space Orcs, Space Demons, Space Elves, and other back in the first edition, Space Dwarves, who were called Squats.
Who were called what?
Squats.
Squats, okay.
Yes. Yes, really. Like dwarves, they were very good at building things, and were a variant of what is called abhuman, which is acceptable mutations of human.
Oh, so they were not considered enemies to...
No, they were not. They were considered much in the same way that a Ogrin or a Ratling.
Considerate of the green scum to open the way.
Ogrins, in case people are wondering, are bigger than Space Marines.
At last, away to the surface.
In terms of both size and muscle match. They are also dumb as a sack of rock. In fact, that may be offensive to the rock's intelligence. The smartest Ogrin of all is called Nork Dead Orc, who's I believe that's his name. It's definitely Nork, who is famed for his intelligence because he can count to 4. He has 3 fingers and a thumb, and can follow simple instructions and can even sign his own name, even though that involves writing the letter N. This, because he's does this, he's considered the smartest Ogre that has ever lived.
By slaughtering so many.
So was chapter 8 super long, or do we do 8 and then stop? Was part 3 after 8?
Yes, Act 3 starts immediately after 8.
Alright, well, we'll do 8 then.
Yes.
Leandros, are you having some type of...
Leandros is doing his best to annoy us. By the way, if you go backwards, one room, I believe, in one of these hab blocks, there was a servo skull you can pick up. You may have gotten it already, we'll see. There's also ammo in all of them, so it's a good place to go. Fucking Leandros!
I mean, I've picked up 1 if it's this one.
No, it is Medicaid log 4. I believe it should be around here somewhere.
So before you drop down?
Yes. Under the ledge you have to jump down from. Because, spoiler alert, I'm using a gun light.
Oh, okay, so here.
To do this. Because I remember a lot about this, but not... Yes, it's down here. If you hold E when you're over it, you will be able to
There's no room for them in the South Ward. Put them on the 2nd level.
It's completely full. That's where I've been moving the dying.
That's it then. Bar the doors.
You're closing the infirmary.
We are being overrun. We must focus on the wounded already under our care. This is the only way. Take the servitors to keep the crowds back.
That may have overrode the end of it. We'll have to check. That is an orc rock. That is how orcs tend to get onto planet surfaces. Yes, that did fall from space.
Millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Space Marine recognized.
Yeah.
Granting access.
We have the final heavy weapon that we get in the game. The Astarte man-portable las cannon fires a charged energy blast along a powerful laser that can cut through almost any armor at extreme range. Features a powerful optical scope with variable magnifications. So this is your sniper rifle proper. These are anti-armor weapons. They are a lot of fun. They are also in tabletop capable of firing on airborne units. Now, if we walk a bit further, we should meet a new friend. But this is, I believe, meant to be a flash hit.
Did I just kill him? No.
Yes.
Oh, let me guess. I can't hit him.
So, like I said, these are flash gits. They have spent a lot of more currency, which is teeth, to get the best shooters on the market. Orcs, they tend to move from orc clan to orc clan because orcs tend to get tired of them. Because they're irritating. Because they have the flashy, because they have the nicest gear. And that's really just unfair. And now you may see why it might not have been the smartest idea to have a turn to your right. You may have noticed why it is a bad idea to not include the cover system in your third-person shooter. It's a little bit of a problem.
Ammo game, there you go.
There is also another servo skull up here, in one of these side rooms. So don't drop down.
Is it? Where is there?
Yes. It's not in here, it is one of those. I believe it is that one.
I mean, I did pick one up.
Yes, I know, that was downstairs. Right? Am I crazy?
Picked up this one.
Inquisitorial Report 3. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, log 4 Inquisitor. Hold on. Should be. Hold on. That's weird. It should be in that room. It should be in here. How queer. Oh well. It should have been in that room off to the left. That is very odd.
Sure, I don't actually already have it.
Go for it again, but it's work shift log 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, we'll do 2 back to back then.
No one here.
I didn't know where else to go.
Workers, assemble.
People are saying the Skitarii are dead.
I think people are right.
The increase in worker absences has been noted. Delinquent workers will be disciplined.
Caleb, what are we going to do?
And then, yes. Inquisitor
Report to
three.
Lord Sharp. The Fabricator General of Graia shares my vision for the power source. Today, he offered up the Titan Manufactorum to test the device's capabilities. There is a risk that the power source may overload and destroy the entire facility. But it is an acceptable risk. And the Tech Priest does not need to know.
So the Fabricator General is the planetary governor, effectively. He is in charge of the planet overall. He is probably little more than a brain in a robot shell. But it's probably a pretty powerful robot shell, so oh well.
Evacuation Center Gamma will shelter you during this crisis.
That direction is running into a wall. We shall continue to let him do so. And here, feel free to change out any weapons. You do not get more lascap. Yeah,
Probably don't want a shotgun variation. Don't think I need that.
Nope, up the stairs.
And the basically what it can be is the what did they call them? Yeah, no, immediately. Instead of sniper, when you can just
battle rifle.
Yeah, battle rifle. Having that instead is pretty useful.
Flash kits have a very annoying damage output.
So it puts a skull in the.
If you can damage something, it puts a skull there.
Oh, now he's dead.
Yes, they take 2 headshots. Yes, Rocket Boys and oh yeah. Yeah, Rocket Boys are very annoying because their shots go around cover. Also, you've got bomb squigs inbound. I would not trust your AI to deal with them. As you can see from those guys getting caught on nothing, the AI in this game can sometimes be a dumb. What are they? I guess they were stuck on those boxes. There we go.
More rocks.
Ah. No, I believe the next one should be right around here. Yes, it will be down there somewhere. I think this is the thing you were asking about, the million star boss.
No, I actually just think that room was simply that I misremembered what type they charged you with, or it could be because the horde mode, like on online, has a similar room like that, or if it's that room exactly, and they sent a bunch of those. I think
it's definitely not that room. I'll point out the rooms the campaign reuse or the Exterminatus mode reuses. Now, if we turn right, Silver Skull.
I mean, I could potentially have it.
It's the first of the personal messages.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Plans have changed. Hannah hasn't returned. I think they're going to close off that whole stratum. I have to get to her. You'll be back from the food depot before we are. Tell your mother where I am when she arrives. And both of you, stay there. Pack up the food as best you can. Reports are that the Orks have already reached the Manufactorum. We'll need to leave as soon as we're together. I'll be home soon.